Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. Today we're playing some Grover. It has been a while and this is, I guess, kind of part of the series where I play characters that I'm not that good at and hopefully do better with them than I did in the past. Looks like we're going to be doing some Siege Stone Keep today. I'll probably do another game on a Deathmatch as well just to have a bit of both sides. Looks like we're going to have a Lian, a Bomb King, a Genos and a Zin or a Cassie or a Bomb King. I'm not sure, he's switching between the two. And we're going to be going for a healer. I've played Grover before as some form of damage character, but today I'm going to be focused much more towards healing. Considering we've got two frontliners now, or one, because everybody keeps switching, I should be okay. So instead of damage and instead of picking the legendary card that buffs our damage on our basic attacks, we're going to go ahead and be picking the two legendary cards that buff our healing. There's one that buffs our passive healing and there's one that buffs our Q. I'll do one game with each and that way I guess I can show you both and then decide which one I prefer the most, because I still haven't really decided which one I like out of the two. Looks like we've got a Damba, a Lian, a Makoa and a Zin. We're going up against another Lian, a Bomb King, a Drugos, a Lex, and a Pip. So they've got no frontliner, and Pip is a solo healer who can actually do pretty well. I've seen a couple Pips do really, really well. Grover was changed not that long ago, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you heal through walls now with your passive and your Q. I could be wrong, I don't know if it's just one or just the other, but I'm pretty sure you heal through walls and you don't need line of sight, whereas you did before. So this is the loadout. Eliminations reduce active cooldowns by 40%. Super strong because when you're healing somebody, if they kill somebody, that counts as an elimination for you. That was also recently changed. Allies gain movement speed when we use our Q. The Q's cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. The radius is increased by 30%, and we also get a tiny bit of damage reduction. This card can also be changed out for extra health if you like that. I personally prefer the damage reduction on it because I use the Q quite aggressively. Let's go ahead and get some Chronos. Obviously, you could go morale boost if you use this a lot, but personally, I'm going to go ahead and get my Q buffed. So let's go do the thing. There's somebody already firing down here. I think that's the Lex. Let's shoot a Q. That gives a massive movement speed boost to everybody. Not really focusing on damage. Obviously, we're focusing completely on healing with this loadout, and hopefully we don't do too badly, although we're obviously going to be still dealing some damage, or that will be not the focus of this loadout. The strange thing is the fact that I'm hitting R to try and reload, but I completely forgot the fact that we don't have a reload as motherfucking Grover. It's been that long since I played him. Let's use a Q to heal him up. There we go. The movement speed boost for 17% or 16% is surprisingly noticeable. I didn't think I'd actually notice it all that much, but it really does make a big difference. The passive healing as well, being 40 a tick, makes it severely stronger in comparison to the 20. So overall, we're buffing our passive healing by a ton. Like, I can heal him from all the way up here nearly, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, considering it's a passive heal that's going on consistently, and if they don't have cauterize, they're not counting that at all. Let's use our F to get away. I really wasn't expecting to be able to get that distance on it, but I managed to. Let's use a Q so we buff our speed and we can run away a little bit. But look, this is healing through walls. That's so strange. It's so weird seeing all my stuff heal people through walls. I'm not used to it because I don't think I've played Grover since that change, so it's really, really weird to see the fact that it's actually working, and that 40 per tick is rather nice. He is gone any second. Let's use that aggressively. Where's he at? There we go. Get the fuck out of here, Lex. What are you trying to do, boy? We've got our ult up already, which is kind of crazy, trying to just deal some damage to the Grover. It's weird not having the extra damage. I'm not used to it. Let's see if we can get him. Where's he going? Top? He's going for the top. Is he not even trying to kill anybody? He's just trying to get away. Don't know if I'm going to get top healing, considering I'm competing with a Damba, but honestly, if I get like around 75k, I'll be happy. This Bomb King is shredding me right now. Jesus, we're good though. We're doing okay. Lex is on me as well. Any second I'm dead. Yep, there we go. We had a bit of a hard time pushing it. We've got it to like a quarter. I'd say we've got about a minute and a half left. My passive healing is way better than I remember it, and it looks like we can actually also Q through walls. I think I might buff the card in this loadout that lets us get extra range on our Q. Considering it goes through walls, it would be nice to have it at 50 instead of 30%. I didn't realize how noticeable it would be, but 30% increase is already quite a bit, and I'd rather have that all the way up at 50 if I can. Why the hell not? We'll have to lower the level of some other stuff. Am I going to use my ult here? I guess not. Damba, I'm pretty sure is healing for more than me, but I don't feel like I'm doing badly, and I feel like I'm still being relatively valuable to the team. I don't feel like I'm just doing nothing. I do feel like I am helping here. Damage-wise, I'm probably going to have the least amount, but healing-wise, I'm hopefully going to do okay. Let's see if we can get these people out. Do I ult here? No. That's like the third situation now where I could have ulted to save my life, but I chose not to. Their Bomb King just knocked Makoa off the map, and Zin said erect XD in the chat. Nice. Good to know we got a supportive team. Let's ult. Sure, why the hell not? That might have been a misplay, but I'm hoping we can get a push here. I'm hoping we can push this in overtime. We'll have to wait and see how this goes, but I'm hoping we do. I feel like I should be doing more damage at a range, but it's just because I'm used to picking the damage legendary. That's like how I played Grover usually. That's a Bomb King ult. So we managed to pull out a Bomb King ult, so my ult wasn't completely useless because he wouldn't have ulted if the freaking match was over. Makoa decided to go in there. Let's get rid of him. Makoa's going in. He just chucked an ult as well. This might have been the play. I'm kind of glad I ulted. It looks like we're going to push this. Let's get rid of the Bomb King. There we go. Lian is back up there. there. I'm trying not to die, so I'm moving around sporadically. She ulted me for some reason. That was a bit of a strange Lian play. I'm hoping we get the push here, because it's really, really close, and to lose this at this point would be sucky. Their Jogos is the only guy left on it. Is this going to be a push now? There's a Pip ult. We managed to bait out like all their ults this round, which is strange, although we've got none left. Push failed. Don't know why people weren't on it. That's a bit of a shame. I guess we'll have to deal with the fact that we didn't get that. I was really hopeful, thinking that we were going to get that push there, and it was going to be 2-0. I used my ult, and we got 50% of it back already, and then the rest of my team ulted. I think Makoa did, Damba did, I think their Lian did, their Bomb King did, their Pip did. We pulled out 3 ults on each team. Their Pip actually isn't going for a healing loadout. I don't think he is, at least. He hasn't got any card that buffs his healing, so I guess he's not going for the healing legendary or anything. Let's get kill to heal. That's going to be incredibly useful for this. I should probably have mentioned this before, but since healing somebody now pretty much counts as an elimination if they kill somebody whilst you're healing them, kill to heal is really strong on healers at the moment, specifically the characters that add consistent heals, like Grover with his passive, or Genos with his right click. Genos is probably one of the best ones to get kill to heal on, because you're practically self-healing the entire time. There's a Q for you. Let's just run away here. I can grab on teammates, and I always forget that's the thing you can do as Grover, but you can use your F to grab onto people. The only sad thing is right now I'm dealing shit damage. I'm not really doing anything on the damage side of things. Is that Drogo's going to get me? No, we managed to kill the Bomb King. There's a Q. That heal was nothing because she's got max cauterize. Managed to throw a freaking right click on her right before I died and throw a shot on her right before I died again. Did a decent amount while I was on like 20 health there. She gone for the legendary card that reduces healing? She has. Jesus Christ. I guess we do have 2 healers, but that is not fun to go against. I don't need any of the red items. That's strange. None of those would really help me. I guess cauterize would a little bit, but we've already got like 3 people with cauterize. 1 of them tier 3 and 2 of them tier 2, so I don't really need it. Maybe I should go and help that Lian. Let's do that. Hello, Lian. What's poppin'? There's a heal for you. Hopefully I don't die like this. I managed to get 2 hits on her again. I've got my ult back up already. That didn't take all that long. Luckily, they don't have much staying power on the point because they have no front line, so we are being quite aggressive here, and it is working out. Let's get that Drogo's. I'm landing a decent amount of my stuff, which is good because the cripple is surprisingly useful. There's an attack on him. Oh my god. Playing healer Grover is weird. I'm so used to having the legendary card that buffs our damage that when I hit somebody, it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything to them. Like 300 damage, 400, 500 maybe if it's at a massive range. Doesn't really feel all that strong because the max it can go up to is like 750 or 650, 750, which isn't that much, whereas with the other one it can go up a lot higher. Although my healing is definitely more noticeable, and that is for sure. The healing is pretty damn strong right now. We're doing a good job of keeping most of my team on a high amount of health, and I also feel like the movement speed buff I'm giving them is quite useful. I might level that card. I'm definitely going to get the one in there that increases the range, because that's one that I really want. I feel like 30% is good, 50% is going to be better. I didn't realize how much it would be noticeable, and I definitely want to have that at 50%. As well as the card that gets the cooldown reduced for eliminations, that's really strong, significantly stronger than I thought it would be. I knew it would be good, but I didn't think it'd be this good. As for the legendary card, I do quite like the one that increases our massive healing, but I feel like the one with the Q might be more noticeable. Yeah, the healing's nice at a range, and I do feel like it is helping, and it is generally just adding survivability to the team, but I do feel like the Q buff would be more noticeable because it adds like a 4-second tick heal to it, which is really cool. Let's get rid of him. There's a Q. Let's get rid of the Lex. I am doing okay now. I'm slowly picking up with the damage and stuff. I'm getting used to how his freaking left click works, although I am literally just holding it for most of this game. There's a Q as well. I've got my ult. Is this going to be another play where we do the play here? Is this going to be another one where I use my ult? We've kept everybody alive so far. These guys are all low. Bomb King just chucked his thing over. Let's go up here and see if we can kill him. Let's see if we can get the Bomb King on our own. One-on-one fighting a Bomb King. That's a bad idea. I've got 30 eliminations. Most of those are not going to be kills. That's just from me healing people. Let's use the Q. I wonder if that movement speed buff still affects people. I can't tell if that movement speed buff is actually affecting anybody. I think if you get mounted, it probably doesn't count, but let's go ahead and use the Q to buff everybody. It is quite noticeable. Like, we are quite a bit quicker when I use that. That Pip is taking a beating from me right now. God damn, we put out some pretty good damage on him there. There, Lian's nearly out. Let's see if we can get her. There we go. Managed to just about finish her off there. Passive healing through the ground is super cool. I'm not used to that either. Oh my god, there's a Lex on me. Let's ult. Sure, that was probably a bad play, but I want to keep us alive. I still died there. I guess that's because they've got so much cauterize. Yeah, they've got 2 tier 3s, and the Lian practically has a tier 3 on her F and her right click as well, so that's kind of annoying. The reason we're winning this is because of the team. There's a massive 3,000 heal to everybody. There's another Q. Let's get rid of this Pip. My combos with my left click and my right click are actually on point. I'm doing a pretty good job of dealing damage right now. For a Grover who's usually damage oriented, I'm doing a pretty good job of healing and dealing damage, so I'm kind of proud of that. Let's get rid of the Drogos. That Lex is gone. There's a Q. Bomb King's coming in any second. Lian with a freaking ult there. Well played. Well played, team. I got to give my team props right there. That's the reason we won. And not because of me, but just because of the team in general. We did a really good job there. Wasn't expecting to get top play as a Grover. How often do you see Grover getting a top play as a healing ultimate? It looks like the Lian did, though, which isn't that impressive, but we'll see how it is. So she killed the Drogos. She goes ahead and kills the Lian there with an auto-aim. She kills the Lex. This is the play literally right at the end. This does deserve to be top play because she completely fucked over that Bomb King's plan. He was going in there, he was going to screw us all over, and then Leon was just like, haha, no, I can hit E and counter that. So that's game one. I actually don't feel like I did that bad, surprisingly. I thought I would do worse than that, but I actually did pretty good. I like the legendary card, but I'm not sure which one I prefer yet. We'll do another game now with the other one, and I'll give you my thoughts there. 76k healing, 38 eliminations, 93 objective time, and 38k damage. That damage is pitiful. The healing's actually not too bad, though, so if we go ahead and check the stats, it looks like I got best support, which is really strange, because we had a Damber. I actually out-healed Damber in that. Maybe that's just because he wasn't that good. He only had 9,000 damage as well. We did a significantly better job than the other healer in this game. I don't know why. I guess it's because Hi-Rez counters Damber a bit more than it counters me as Grover, but Damber didn't do a good job there in comparison to me. He healed for a lot, so props to him, but damage-wise, we, like, tripled him, and then some, quadrupled him. Yeah, like, I'm not really competing against my own team, though, so that doesn't mean anything. We had more, actually not more, we had slightly less damage than the Pip, whilst healing for, like, 3 times more than him. That makes me happy. I'm glad we did a good job there. So the damage actually wasn't that bad. It's only if you compare it to people like Leanne that are obviously going to deal more, and Bomb King that it looks kind of bad, but we healed for 77k, which isn't that bad considering they had like 3 max tier cauterizers. So let's go ahead and play a deathmatch. I feel like we'll do worse. If it's Onslaught, we'll probably do quite well because Grover's pretty good on Onslaught, but if we play team deathmatch, it's going to be kind of rough. Maybe I should change some stuff in my loadout. I definitely feel like I should. He's actually my least leveled character here. Obviously some of these I got with gold, but he's the only character that I've got level 12 and under 15 actually. Maybe I should change some cards. I really like Adrenaline. I really like Gentle Breeze. Maybe we should get rid of some of these here. I like the extra range. The damage reduction doesn't feel that noticeable, so I'm actually going to get the damage reduction down to 6. That may seem silly, but I'd rather have an extra 10% range because the Q range is really nice to have. I'm happy with this. I think I'll leave the loadout the way it is right now, and we'll go for the other legendary card. We played with Efflorescence already. I don't even know how you meant to say that. We'll go for Rampant Blooming, which has a way better name. I'm used to using Ferocity, which increases our damage scaling by 60%, which makes the damage significantly higher, but obviously then you lose a lot of your healing capability. Deep Root I'd only ever pick if you're going against a lot of people that you want to cripple, because it doesn't really make all that much sense to go for it otherwise. One thing that I actually want to point out before we get into the second game, I always get this mixed up. Crippling Throw cripples affected enemies for 2 seconds. It does do that by default. What the Deep Root makes it does is root. I got this mixed up earlier, so you still stop flankers from using movement stuff, and I think we stopped Drogos from using his F and stuff like that, but what the root is, it actually stops them moving, I'm pretty sure, which is actually relatively strong if you're going against a team with a lot of movement-based characters. If you're going against a lot of tanks, Deep Root won't make a difference, but if you're going against like a team full of damage and flanks, Deep Roots might actually be a decent pick. I haven't really played around with it too much, but if there's a scenario that you would pick this in, please let me know in the comments. I think a scenario where you're against a lot of movement characters would make sense, but in general, you're probably better off picking these two or this one if you want to play damage. Like if you have 3 other healers, you probably don't need to pick these two, and you can go with this one. So he's actually got a pretty decent and varied set of legendary cards for different scenarios. You want damage, you want CC, or you want heals. That's really all you need as a healer character. I really am starting to like a Grover a little bit more. I still wish he did a little bit of scaling on shields. That's the only thing that I really dislike about him, is the fact that no matter what range you are from a shield, you still deal the flat 300 or extra if you have the other legendary card, I'm pretty sure, which really sucks because you basically have no way to get through shields, but I understand why they do that, is because or else you just have Grover sitting in the back throwing stuff at the point and getting rid of Nando's shields in like 3 hits without any Rekka. You can buff it with Rekka, but it deals 300 flat damage to shields. I also think it deals 300 flat to, I think, deployables, so like Ying decoys and Barrack turrets. I think it also deals 300 too, but I may be wrong with that one. I know it definitely deals the flat 300 with shields the last time I checked. I really do like the fact that he heals through walls now. That made such a big difference in that game. It is fantastic. I don't know why that hadn't been done before, but being able to heal somebody below you and in general like a big circle around you is really, really nice. So playing Onslaught's Foreman's Rise, that's a good map for Grover, I'd say, or at least a medium map for him. I'm really glad we're not playing Team Deathmatch because I really would be uncomfortable playing Grover in TDM. I don't think that's a good situation for him, but in Siege and Onslaught, he actually does a pretty good job. He'll work quite well with Tyra and Cassie. He'll do okay with Ruckus, and Kinessa should also benefit a little bit from it. Looks like Ruckus has changed into a Terminus, which is a significantly better choice to pair with us because we've got a movement speed buff, which will make Terminus significantly stronger. If you can buff Term with his movement speed, he can just run through and start slicing people up. So I really like the fact that we've got that card in there extra level now after I tweaked it. Looks like we're going up against an EV Bomb King, Cassie, Ying, and Barrack. So Ying and Barrack counter me because Barrack's shield gets dealt 300 flat damage, and I think Ying's decoys do too, and that kind of sucks. Cassie, Eevee, and Bomb King are also a little bit annoying to deal with, but we shouldn't have too hard a time. I'm thinking of maybe going for the one that makes our right-click root, but at the same time, I want to try this one, and I want to demonstrate it, so we're going to go for this one instead. We're also the only healer, so I kind of need to get this. Obviously going to go for the same loadout. Let's go ahead and get Rekka or Cauterize, or let's just start with Kronos. We'll start with Kronos, and then I'll decide then, depending on what my team goes for. We've already got one Cauterize. Cassie went with Kronos for some reason. Is she going dodge roll Cassie? I haven't seen that in a little while. Hopefully she doesn't suck. I didn't see what level she was. And hopefully Anessa plays well, although she's going for the suppression legendary, which most good Kinessas don't, so that's a little bit worrying. Term's got a bit of a strange loadout, and I guess everybody else does too. Kinessa's gone for a bit of a strange loadout too. I can probably heal through walls now as well. Kind of, that's weird. We definitely deal the flat 300 to deployables. I just wanted to test that out at the start of the round. That's kind of a shame. There's 500 for you. Can we kill her here? Where's she going? I'm trying to catch up where she's at. There's 300. There's another kill. 1 second. Oh, we just denied the blink. We denied the blink. I kind of miss having the extra range on our passive. I don't feel like my passive heals for all that much now because it's only 20 instead of 40 a tick, which kind of sucks, but our Q is noticeably stronger, which is good news. They're all playing super strange. I don't get why. Let's go ahead and kill that Bomb King. There we go. Let's use a Q. Hello, Cassie. There's a double kill. Is this going to be a top Grover play? Is this going to be a top motherfucking Grover play? Let's get rid of this Eevee. Oh, come on. I nearly got her. I really want that to be top play. It probably isn't, though. I'm just going to really hope that it is. Let's get kill to heal. My brain always wants me to get life root, but kill to heal is definitely the better choice for Grover and any other healer, really. It makes more sense. They're lagging quite a bit. This barrack doesn't even seem to see that I exist. Sadly, we can't go through that shield, so I'm going to have to run away. There's the extra 140 heal. Let's go up here. Kill to heal. Just heal me for 300. Oh, Cassie, there's a double hit on you right there. My damage skill is kind of coming through, but at the same time, I can't keep up. That 140 heal a second is really nice. It's like an extra 480 on our Q, and we have our Q up quite often, so that's quite nice. Yo, here's another heal for you, Grover. There's my heals on him. Let's see if we can get anybody else out here. There's the Ying. Do I ult here? Do I ult? Sure. I don't know if that was a bad decision. Everybody else is full health. I just didn't want to die, so I went for it. There's a Q on everybody again. Can we get rid of that Bomb King? No, they're all still alive. I don't get what's going on right now. I'm super confused. Let's get rid of this Ying, maybe? No, I'm going to blink this way and chuck a heal on Anessa. There you go. I definitely recommend trying both the healing legendary cards, because I can't decide which one I like more. I think they're both actually relatively equal. I would try both of them and then decide, honestly. Let me know in the comments, actually. I'm gonna do this. This way is way easier. What do you pick? Out of the two healing legendary cards, do you pick the one that buffs the Q or the one that buffs the passive? I'm actually interested to see what you guys do, because I don't know which one is better. I kind of like both of them. Thank you, Terminus, for tanking so much damage and saving my titties, because I was honestly going to die there. Hello, Ying. What are you trying to do? You've just ulted, so I can't even kill her. I should be chilling up here at a range and trying to mess people up this way. It's probably easier and it makes more sense. Let's just deal some more damage to him. He's not even paying attention to me. That shows you how much I'm doing right now. The fucking barrack doesn't even have to know that I exist. There's a heal for you guys. There's another hit on that Cassie. 500 damage at that range feels so little because I'm not used to it. There we go. It's F away or not. We're not doing too bad. We're not that far behind. Let's get some more Kronos and some more kill to heal. Did not realize I had that many credits. God damn. They also seem to have added leaves to the winter skin, which is kind of strange. We can heal that Terminus whilst he's ulting up. That's kind of strange. But we have leaves now. In the winter skin, he didn't used to have them, and he's got them. I guess that gets rid of the advantage that this skin used to have, but that's super weird seeing him with leaves. They're green leaves. They're not even white. Look, I'll go in third person. Why does he have leaves? He looks like moldy broccoli right now. Get the fuck out of here, Bomb King. What are you trying to do, dude? He was like flying in there like a Superman character and just died. Let's ult. Sure, I'll ult here. Why the hell not? Might as well use it, because I didn't use it that much last game, and I probably should have. Nice to keep everybody alive. I definitely should be using my ult more often, because it does generate quite quickly. Yo, Cassie. I think she just used her ult, so she's CC immune. Can't really tell. She's definitely hard to kill, though. There's her ult. I thought she'd used it already. Guess I was wrong. There's a heal on the Terminus through the walls. There we go. That has made him a lot stronger. Being able to heal through walls is a massive advantage. Can we get him? I nearly killed him there to stop him getting the other people. Kinessa, this should be your job, if we're being honest. I should not be the one trying to kill people. Definitely prefer the modified version of the loadout, that's for sure. The movement speed buff, I think, also affects us, so having that at higher level is useful. But I'm still not sure if I prefer the one that buffs the Q or the one that buffs our passive. I honestly can't decide. I kind of feel like I should go for the passive one, but at the same time, the extra heal on the Q is really nice. Let's get rid of the Eevee. Any second now, she should be dead. There's 300. There's another kill. Can we get another kill here, or should I Q and then ult? I don't know what to do in this play. He's on a 10 streak. I want to end that real quick. There's a Cassie over there on that side. I'm going to ult just to keep everybody full health here, because I feel like it's a good idea. I've used my ult 3 times this game, whereas in the last one, I think I used it once or twice, so I definitely should be using it more often, because it generates pretty quickly. Let's go and see if we can kill this Eevee. Why am I flanking as Grover right now? Why is this a play that's happening? Send help. help. I don't know what happened to me there. I was going all in. I was pushing up way too far. That was an unnecessary death that I feel the need to point out. I don't know why I went in so much. I also should have got Blast Shields, but I'm just so used to getting Haven. Blast Shield was definitely the better pick in this scenario, but I went for Haven just because I'm used to buying it. So I think I've already got my thoughts on Grover, and I don't think he's the best healer. I don't think that. I also don't think he's the best for damage in the healer category. I still feel like he deserves to be tweaked, but I feel like now that I'm better at him and I kind of understand how you're meant to play him, he isn't as bad as I originally thought, and he's definitely still playable. I'm going to die here because that's going to blow me up and insta-kill me. Jesus Christ. Looks like we're going to lose. We're about 100 points behind. I don't see us recovering this, but I'm okay with that. 1 win and 1 loss isn't too bad. I'm interested to see if we have more or less healing. I think we'll have less healing in this game, not because we're doing worse or because of the legendary card or the loadout. I feel like we're going to have less. I feel like we're going to have less heals simply because the game is shorter. Like, this game has not been as long as the other one. We've made the gap like 100 points difference, actually less than 100 points. We could still technically win this, but I really doubt we will. They don't need much actually to lose this, so we could still technically recover, but I doubt it. They're 3 kills off and we are significantly more. We're quite a bit. Looks like it's a loss, but it's only a loss by like 90 points, which isn't that bad if we think about it. If somebody just steps on the point, so we lost. We didn't lose by that much. It was only like 80 points. I'm not particularly bothered about the win or the loss. I don't think I'm going to have top play. There Evie is. She was quite annoying to deal with. She killed me a decent amount. Not sure how this play is going to be though, because I don't remember any specific moment where there was like an Evie getting a quadra or anything. Let's see what it is. She kills me here. I don't know why I didn't escape. I don't know what exactly happened. I think I was trying to kill the Bomb King, and the Nessa missed a shot. What happened here? What teleport was that, Nessa? Nessa, what was that play? Come on, Nessa, you can do better than that. I know I died in there too, but I didn't do what that Nessa just did. So taking a look at the stats, I still had gold everything. Not that that really means much. We had 65,000 healing, 25 eliminations, and my damage isn't even on there. My damage is probably going to be abysmal. I'm okay with that, but let's just go ahead and see what we did. We had best support, but I don't think they even had a support, or did they? They had a Ying. So if we look at the stats, I'm pretty sure this game was shorter than the last one, but we had very similar damage, like I think 3,000 in between this one and the last one, and we also had very similar healing, like 6,000 difference. I think I prefer the other legendary card just because it's a bit more consistent. This one's good, and in certain situations you'll probably pick this, but I think by default the other one's a little bit better, or maybe the one that increases your damage could still be useful, the one that roots. The one that roots would probably have made more sense against that team that I went against today, but Cassie did pretty decent, 10, 10, 10, 57k damage. Tyra did okay, 9 to 10, 53k damage. Kanessa was definitely the reason we lost that. I suspected that she wasn't that great, seeing the loadout on the legendary card. She went 5 to 11 with 30,000 damage. I don't know how you can deal less damage as Kanessa than a Grover. That's pretty bad. I also was trying to play the objective a decent amount in that game. I was trying to stay relatively close to it. Tonas did pretty decent. His damage wasn't that great, but he only died 4 times, so he did pretty good. I think he went for a tanky loadout. Is that a damage one? Yeah, he kind of went for like a tanky / CC loadout, so he only had 4 deaths there. Evie was pretty good. 58k, didn't deal that much more than the 2 people on my team there. Cassie was outputting pretty consistent damage on their side with 72k. Ying did pretty bad. We technically did better than their healer, so I'll take it. We were the best healer in both games, so we didn't do bad. I think I'm actually pretty comfortable with Grover now. Barak had 39k, which is also pretty low. He only had like 4,000 more than the Grover. I missed a lot of shots that game as well. Like, their Bomb King had 55k, but that's still only 20k over us. Cassie was really the only person there that I'd say did pretty good damage on their side. Everybody else was like only a little bit better than a Grover. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy. I don't really know what else I can say about this one. Grover actually isn't that bad. He still isn't the best healer. I don't think anybody was really arguing that much. I do like this loadout. Maybe I'll change the damage reduction out for something else, but the loadout works pretty well. The legendary cards are nice and varied. I don't really know what else I can say. There's not many situations where I'll pick a Grover. In some it'll make sense, but most of the time I'll pick a different character that I'm better with and that I think is in general just a better character to play because they are stronger. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know who you want to see me do next, because honestly, I'm not sure. I feel pretty comfortable playing nearly all of these characters now, but if there's somebody you think I suck with, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do a better job. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty.